Homelessness is also the focus of today's Reiner Report. Thousands of unhoused high school seniors would get $8,000 a month if a bill passes.
And lawmakers say the money comes with no strings attached. Now, keep in mind, it just needs to fit the federal definition of a homeless student. ABC 10's Morgan Reiner covers all things politics, and she joins us now to explain. Morgan, this is not the first attempt to do this.
Chris, this lawmaker has attempted this proposal in the past and it failed. But this time around, he said he's listened to the concerns from his colleagues and made those changes. Selma Pacheco didn't have a typical childhood.
I started working when I was 11 years old, which is not something that typically happens, right? But when you need to feed yourself and you need to support your family, that means you're sacrificing your time.
She says she fit into the federal definition of a homeless student, which is individuals who lack a fixed, regular, and adequate nighttime residence. That includes kids who are sharing a house with other people due to economic hardship, families living in motels or cars.
The biggest thing that comes to mind is my mental health. I think constantly being in a state of stress because you're constantly in survival mode is an extra layer that a typical student doesn't have.
Pacheco didn't have family to support her transition from high school to college.
I was couch surfing for most of that summer up until October. So 3 months into the fall semester is when I finally got stable housing.
Democrat Senator Dave Cortese says there are 15,000 homeless high school seniors in California who could qualify for $1,000 a month for 5 months under his bill to prevent them from falling into chronic homelessness.
To close that gap between losing their benefits under federal law and really not having any under state law at this point.
The program is expected to cost anywhere from $50 to $80 million at a time when the state is facing a budget deficit.
Those 5 months of stipends, and it's been proven up, will avoid about $85,000 a year in taxpayer costs that come with adult homelessness. It's everything from homeless services to incarceration to running shelters to providing food, CalFresh.
Now, the bill did pass the Senate last year and made it to the Assembly before Cortese says there was some confusion about whether this was another form of financial aid. He said he clarified this time around that it's not financial aid and it will also not be classified as income, so it will not be taxed. The bill is up for its first committee vote tomorrow, Chris and Laura.
And Morgan, any word on how Republicans feel about this?
I did reach out yesterday to the Senate Republican caucus to see how they felt about this proposal, and I followed up again today, but I have not heard anything yet.
Okay, keep us posted. Let us know if you hear back. Thank you.